Jay, just wanted to talk about the organization calling up Jason Demers for his 700th NHL game and how special of a moment that will be for him.
Well, I think personally for him, that's certainly going to be a special moment. But I think bigger picture-wise, number one, he's earned the recall. He's been a real good shepherd for some of our younger players down in Bakersfield. That team, struggled out of the gate, and he's helped get them back up to where they're middle of the pack, and they just clinched the playoff spot. So, he's done a lot of good things down there, and he's earned this recall. Even bigger picture-wise, you look at our depth chart on the back end, and I think it's important for us to get a look at Jason, with the Oilers here and understand what he can bring to the table should we get into a position where we have to use some depth defensemen. Happy for him personally, but bigger picture-wise, we're about the 2 points tomorrow.
So if he had like 655 games, you'd still call him up and play him tomorrow?
I think so. I think, you look at the situation that we're in right now, which is number one, Cody Ceci went back home. His wife, is giving birth to their first child. He's about to be a parent for the first time. And we're in a position now where we can take a look at some possible pieces that might have to be used during a playoff run. And I think, for Jason, it's a great opportunity to show well and leave a good impression here on the coaching staff.
Going back to the last game, you look at the depth contributions. Can you talk about how pivotal of a role they've played, especially during this 11-0-1 stretch, but in the big picture, as you mentioned, throughout this season, Jay?
Yeah, I think we're blessed with a lot of people in our lineup that can contribute. And we ask different things of different people, but sometimes when someone steps up in an area that might not be their area of specialty, it gives your team a little bit of a boost. And I thought the line of Costin, Bukestad, and Janmark in the Anaheim game gave us a lot of really hard-working minutes. You look at the goals that they were able to score; those were hard-working goals. Those are playoff-type goals, and I was happy for all three of those guys because they're good soldiers. And tell you what, anytime you can get contributions like that from that line, I think it bodes well for us going forward.
When Clem Costin is playing his best game, what does that look like for you?
Simple, straightforward, direct. When he plays a game that involves emotion, he knows all that. We're quite clear in our messaging with him right from day one. But I thought his game's coming around here right at the right time of year.